Did you know that 71% of the people that watch Matthew Kelly's videos are not subscribers? That makes no sense. We need to change that. Subscribe today. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and turn on those notifications so you never miss out on another great video ever again.
One of the things we learn very quickly when we start walking with God intentionally is that some people help us become the best version of ourselves and some people don't. And we have to be mindful of that. The other thing we realize is that there are people in our lives that we help become the best version of themselves, and there are other people that we don't. And all of this, the spiritualities and spiritual invitations around all of this, we tend to think about this in terms of people, but what I want to challenge you to do is to think about this in a different sense. Think about busy. Everyone's busy, right? It seems people get busier and busier all the time. Busy is not your friend. Busy's not your friend. Busy is bad. Okay, it's okay to be busy sometimes, but to be busy all the time, busy is bad in that context. And busy's not your friend. You think about it, right? If busy called you up today and said, listen, let's spend the whole day together tomorrow, would you be excited about that? Would you think, yeah, that's great, I'm gonna spend a whole day with busy tomorrow? And then if at the end of the day tomorrow, busy said, hey, listen, this was great, let's do this again tomorrow. And if busy wanted to spend the whole day with you every day for the next week, would you think, wow, I'm so excited, get to spend the whole week with busy? If busy was a person, what place would you give busy in your life? If busy was a person. Busy isn't your friend. Busy is not your friend. And you know what? It is hard to be a good person. It is hard to grow in virtue. It is hard to live the Christian life when we're busy all the time. I know that from my own experience. I know when I'm super busy, it's really hard for me to be patient with anything or anyone. You know, I get impatient. The busier I get, the more impatient I get. Which means what? The busier I get, the less Christian I become. Busy's not our friend. So it's time for us just to recognize, okay, busy is not our friend. And then once we realize that, we think, okay, we've got to do something about that. Well, there's this great saint, Benedict, who worked this out. He realized that our daily routines were critical in setting us up for success or setting us up for failure, especially our daily routines at the beginning of the day. Because when we do take a few moments to reflect on our day, at the beginning of our day, we realize, okay, hold on a minute. What's the really important stuff I'm going to do today? And what's the stuff that doesn't matter that much? And we're able to prioritize. And in some ways, love is a priority exercise. You know, I've talked before about the idea that love transforms people because love changes our priorities. When we fall in love, our priorities change. And so God is constantly challenging us to love more. And in challenging us to love more, He's constantly challenging us to reassess our priorities. And our priorities spring forth from those daily routines. And so what I want to challenge you to think about today is your daily priorities, especially those at the beginning of the day. Do they focus you? Do they reinvigorate you? Do they fill you with a sense of hope? Or do the things you fill your early part of the day with burden you, make you feel heavy and hopeless and that sort of thing? If you're doing this, if you're watching this video every day at the beginning of the day, how is it making you feel? How is it changing your day? Do you recognize, hey, if I watch it at the beginning of the day, my days are better than if I leave it until 11 o'clock at night? Are you aware of that? How the Spirit's moving within you, just in relation to this one little daily routine. Hopefully it's reinvigorating you. Hopefully that challenges you to bring it further and further up into the beginning of your day. And hopefully on those days when you don't feel like doing it, gives you the courage, the strength, the wisdom to say, okay, I don't feel like doing it, But I have better days when I do it. So I'm gonna force myself, I'm gonna sit down, and watch this 3-minute video. Daily routines have a powerful impact on our lives, and we have to start to realize busy is not our friend.